Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel if you are new. Hello, my name is V. I am going to be posting one video a day up until Christmas. That is 25 videos. We are on day 3. If you missed my previous videos, make sure to check those out. Do not forget to subscribe and turn on your post notifications. I'm going to be doing tons of giveaways throughout this Christmas series, and I will be announcing the winner in the community section of my channel, so you definitely do not want to miss out. For today's video, I'm going to be doing a very versatile design. It is abstract Christmas nails. I love abstract nails, especially because you can change up the colors to the design and they're good to go for any season or any time of year. That being said, I'm doing a giveaway on today's video. I'm going to be sending one lucky winner the Profiles Backstage swag bag. This comes with really good products. I love these and I'm really excited to be doing a video with them as well. And then along with that, I'm going to be including some decals for you and some amazing nail art brushes. If you have not shopped Profiles Backstage, do it. You do not need a license, so when it prompts you to input a license number, skip that step, create an account, and you will fall in love with all of their products. What is your favorite Christmas design to do during Christmas time? What a better time to ask that question. Enter your answer in the comment sections and that will automatically enter you into the giveaway. Do not forget to turn on your post notifications so you do not miss out when I announce the winners. That being said, let's get right into the video. Getting right into today's video, I did start off with a pre-prepped practice hand. I have the Not Polish Universal Tips for this set. I went ahead and applied it with my Young Nails brush on glue. And I did want to try a different nude since I feel like I always gravitate towards the same ones. This one is called Naughty Girl from Not Polish. It has a almost gray effect to it, so I wanted to try a little bit different. And I'm going in and applying a bead of that, blending it down towards the tip, blending it up towards the cuticle area, making sure that everything is nice and flush so that my acrylic application goes on perfectly. Applying a bead near the cuticle area, gently pushing it up and then blending it down very lightly. Always being aware of the sides, making sure that I'm cleaning them up as best as possible so that my filing process can go a lot smoother. Again, I'm applying a medium-sized bead of acrylic in the middle of the nail, gently pushing the product down. Third bead goes in the middle section, gently blending it down into the tip. And then the last small bead goes near the cuticle, gently pushing it up, pulling it down, blending it into the existing acrylic. Then I realized the nail was a little bit too thin, so I'm adding just a little bit more right where the apex typically would be on a client, and then I'm just patting it into place, making sure everything is nice and blended. So I'm gonna let you guys watch the rest of this acrylic application. Once everything is nice and dry, I'm going directly in with my hand file, and because I tried to apply my acrylic as smooth as possible, I'm not going to be using an e-file for the surface of the nail. I'm just going to be using the hand file. So I'm gently filing the sides, making sure that I am getting everything nice and straight. And then I'm directly going into the surface of the nail, filing that, making sure everything is super smooth. Again, repeating that, starting with the sides of the nails and then gently going over the surface of the nail. I like to file vertically up and down as I feel like the transition goes a lot smoother and everything is nice and straight. As with an e-file, you kind of can do different pressures and that will definitely affect the shape of the nail. Now I am going in with my e-file and my 5-in-1 bit from Kiara Sky and just gently filing around the cuticle area and then blending that little area that I didn't file with the hand file. For the cuticle area, I do prefer to use an e-file just because I feel like I personally will not cut the client versus with a hand file. I feel like I can't really see what I'm doing, so I'd rather use the e-file and I'm just more used to that anyways. Now I'm turning the hand around to look at the nails from the client's perspective, and then I'm scoring those nails off, making sure that the shape is nice and perfect. You always want to do this, and I say this in every single one of my videos. Make sure you flip the hand around so you can see any flaws that the client might see that you cannot see from your view. Now I'm buffing the nail with my sponge buffer from Profiles Backstage, just gently buffing that, making sure that I am getting all those little ridges and anything like that from the hand file. I absolutely do not want to skip this step because I am going to be doing hand painted nail art and you want a very smooth surface for that step. Now we're cleaning the surface of the nail with the lint free wipe and some swipe, making sure that I'm getting rid of all the dust and preparing the nail for the nail art. Now we're going to be custom mixing some colors. I wanted a burgundy color, so I'm starting off with a small amount of black. Just using my nail art brush, I'm applying that on the back of my hand file. Actually, I couldn't find any plastic pieces to blend it out on. So here we are using my hand file, and I'm getting some red gel paint as well, and I am going to be mixing that together very thoroughly. And you can start seeing the color come together. If you want it lighter, add more red, and if you want it darker, add more black. So I felt like I needed just a little bit more red to bring out that red a little bit more. And voila, you have your burgundy or maroon color, whichever one you want to call it. Now I'm going to be doing a deeper green as well. So I don't know, it kind of took me back to like back in the day when our parents used to decorate for Christmas. The like really maroon color with the really deep green. So I wanted to do something aside from that like bright Christmas green and bright Christmas red and just neutralize it just a little bit with these deeper tones. I did the exact same thing, mixed black with green, and voila. So a while back I did this abstract looking nail art design on one of my clients, and it was black and white. And I've been obsessed with that design for the longest time. So I wanted to recreate that with green and this really pretty red. And I'm not going based off of the picture because, to be honest, it might not even look a little bit the same. But I use that as my inspo for this set. So I just started off by doing some random triangle design on the side, and then I used my imagination for the rest of it. So here on the ring finger, I'm doing another one, just slanted across, and then I'm gonna be using that as my base and go off of that. I am doing all of the green first because I feel like it's just gonna make your life easier if you get that all out of the way. If I directly went into red right after the green, you're gonna have to keep cleaning your brush, and it just doesn't make sense. So I do recommend do all of your accents that you are doing with one color and then move on to the next color. Always remember this is gel paint. If you are using this product as well, you want to cure whenever you feel it is necessary. I am not curing these nails until I'm done with the green, just for this specific set. But a lot of the time I will cure in between each nail depending on how intricate it is. And if I feel like it needs to be flash cured, I go ahead and do that just so I don't have to go over it later. And like I said, I just wing it. So for this nail, I am doing a slanted line, and I originally wanted to do the same design that I did on the pinky, just on the opposite side and a lot bigger. So I started doing that. As you can see, I'm drawing another line down to connect to that one. And then I was like, let me be a little bit different. So I brought down another line from that. And then I'm going to be connecting that smaller line down over to the center of the original line that I drew, if that even makes sense. You'll be able to see it. And then I went ahead and colored that in, and I honestly play it just by looking at it. So if I had filled it in and I didn't like it, I probably would have just infilled the other half of that triangle. So always just use your imagination, hope for the best, and a lot of the time it will look fine. And I feel like it went with the vibe anyways, as the design is going to have random lines on it. So I figured, why not? And at this point, I would definitely fix any areas that have moved or anything like that, and then go ahead and cure that in the light. Because I am doing this fully, I go ahead and just place it in there for sometimes even a minute, just to make sure that it's nice and still, because I'm going to be going in with a different color. Now I'm going in with the maroon color, and then based off of where the green is, I start drawing different little abstract shapes with that color. And so on this one, I started with a slanted line and went from there. And I'm going to be bringing up the side, connecting that, and then infilling the tip of it. All right, so this is a perfect example of how I would just fix it if I didn't like how it looked. I went ahead and infilled this little design that I did, and I didn't like it. I didn't like that empty space off to the left. So I looked at it and it just looked off, and I just went ahead and filled that in. I said, it's fine. I don't like it. I'm not going to settle. I'm just going to go ahead and fill it in. And that's all I did, and it fixed the problem. I was a lot happier with the design. Now that I'm done with my red color, I am going to be curing that in the light again for at least 30 seconds. And now I'm going in with this really pretty, it's almost rose gold copper gel paint that I found in my drawer. I'm not sure where it's from, but just use whatever rose gold or gold accent that you have. And I'm just outlining certain areas of that design. I'm not going in any specific order. I'm just eyeballing it and seeing where I like it. And because everything else is cured, if you don't like it and you want to wipe it off, you can absolutely do that. So that's the beauty of being able to use gel paint for designs. If you're not content with something, because it's gel, it's not going to come off when you wipe it off. Versus if you're doing acrylic paint, if you want to wipe an area off that's overlapping a different color, more than likely it's going to come off. So just a quick little reason why I love my gel paint. Once that is done, I cure it in the light, and I'm going in with my top coat. I am using Matte for this design. I love using matte top coat, especially for hand painted nail art, because it just makes it pop. It definitely shows every single detail, especially when you're taking a photo. When you use shiny, yes, they look amazing. Don't get me wrong. I love shiny top coat for like everyday use, but when I'm trying to get a picture, it just does not do it justice a lot of the time. So I'm going in with my matte top coat, gently applying that over the entire surface. Then I'm going to be curing that in the light for at least 1 minute. I like to do 2 minutes just to make sure everything is fully cured. I am briefly showing you guys how it would look shiny. Definitely love it, but I did go ahead and place that in the light and we got the matte effect. This is what the nails look like. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys think down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you guys next time. And some amazing nail art brushes. If you have not shopped Profiles Backstage, do it. You do not need a license, so when it prompts you to input a license number, skip that step, create an account, and you will fall in love with all of their products. That being said, let's get right into the video. Oh, sh**. That being said, the question in order to enter the giveaway, all you have to do is enter your answer in the comment sections, and that will automatically enter you into the giveaway. The question for today's video, what is your favorite Christmas design to do during Christmas time? What a better time to ask that question. So whether it's Christmas trees, mistletoes, snowflakes, ice, whatever the case is, comment down below and you will automatically be entered. Again, do not forget to turn on your post notifications so you do not miss out when I announce the winners. That being said, let's get right into the video.